Students, welcome to St. Joseph's Academy's online class. Myself Harshika Kane and I am your English teacher. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and enjoying your online classes. In today's class, I am going to teach you a very interesting poem. The name of the poem is So Big. It is written by Max Fatchen. So let us start part 1 of this interesting poem. Dear students, before starting the poem, let me tell you something about the poet. The poet is Max Fatchen. His complete name is Maxwell Edgar Fatchen. He was born on 3rd September 1920 in South Australia. He was an Australian journalist. He wrote several books for children. A Paddock of Poem and The Country Mall is Coming are some examples of his great literary works. He received several awards for his literary works. He also received Walkley Award for Journalism in 1996. He received Sir Great Award for Literature in 1999. He died on 14 October 2012 in his sleeping. So the poet Max Fatchen, he was born on 3rd September 1920 in South Australia and he was an Australian journalist. He wrote several books for children such as A Paddock of Poems and The Country Mall is Coming. He received many awards for his works like Walkley Award, Sir Great Award and many more. And he died on 14 October 2012 while sleeping. Now let us learn a very amazing fact which is given at the starting of this poem. Did you know that the largest animal living on earth is the blue whale? Its tongue alone weighs more than a hippopotamus. Read a poem about another huge animal that lived a long time ago. So you all know, do you know that the largest animal living on earth is blue whale? What is an amazing fact about blue whale? That it is the largest living animal or largest animal living on earth and its tongue alone weighs more than a hippopotamus. You all might have seen a hippopotamus, though it's a heavy creature, but the tongue alone of blue whale's tongue alone weighs more than the overall weight of a hippopotamus. So you can just imagine how heavy creature the blue whale will be. Now read a poem about another huge animal that lived a long time ago. Now we are going to read a poem about another huge animal that lived thousands of years ago. The dinosaur, an ancient beast, I'm told was very large. His eyes were as big as tennis balls. His stomach was bigger than a garage. He had the biggest humping back, a neck as long as Friday. I'm glad he lived so long ago and didn't live in my day. Dear students, now I am going to explain the poem line by line. The poet is making us assume that a young boy or a young girl is telling us the amazing facts he or she has collected or he or she knew about the dinosaur. The dinosaur, an ancient beast, I'm told, was very large. So the boy or girl, whoever is reading this poem or telling us the amazing fact about the dinosaur, is telling us that the dinosaurs were ancient beasts. Ancient means who lived long ago, thousands of years ago, and beast means a large animal. So they are told, or they were told, that the dinosaurs were ancient beasts who lived thousands of years ago on our planet Earth, and they were very large, means they were the heaviest creature who lived on Earth that time. His eyes were as big as tennis balls. In the coming lines of the poem, the poet has made the use of simile. Simile is a word or phrase that compares something to something else using the words like or as. For example, face like a mouse, or white as snow, or clever as fox, small as ant, etc. Now, in this line, his eyes were as big as tennis balls. In this line, the poet has compared the eyes of dinosaur to the size of tennis balls. His stomach was bigger than a garage, and his stomach is compared to the size of a garage, even bigger than a garage. He had the biggest humping back. Humping back means, like in the picture, you can see the dinosaur and see the curve on his back. After the neck, just see the curve which you can see on a camel's back also. That is known as hump. That back is known as humping back. So he had the biggest humping back. A neck as long as Friday. Like giraffe is having the long neck. Similarly, dinosaurs were also having long neck, as you can see in the picture clearly. And this neck is compared to a Friday. Why Friday? Because generally what we do, we wait for our weekends like Saturday and Sunday to enjoy. And that wait from Monday, if you have been waiting from Monday, then you have to pass Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you will come to Saturday and Sunday to enjoy. So similarly, this wait from Monday to Saturday is a long wait. That long wait which you do for Saturdays, for weekends, is compared here with the neck. So the dinosaur's neck is as long as Friday, means the wait which you usually do for enjoying on the weekends. I'm glad he lived so long ago. Now, whoever the person is reading this poem, whether the young boy or girl, he or she is telling us that he is glad. Glad means happy, that this heaviest creature of the earth of ancient time, he lived so long ago and did not live in my day. And he is so happy that this creature lived long ago in ancient times, and he is not present in our present days. He is not alive in our present time. So the boy or girl, he or she is very happy to know that this heaviest creature, this ancient beast, he lived so long ago and not in our present days. So after explaining the poem, it's time for some homework now. Your homework is to read the poem again, learn and write the poem in your mulberry copy, and try to solve the book exercises. So read the poem again, learn it by heart, write the poem in your mulberry copy. If you wish, if you are good at drawing, you can make dinosaurs picture also. But if you are not good at, it's not compulsory. So you can simply write the poem in your copies and try to solve the exercises which are given in the book. So with this, our today's class is over. I hope you all might have enjoyed the class and understood the poem very well. We will meet again soon in next part of this poem where we will be discussing the exercises of this poem. Till then, complete all your homework and stay safe. Thank you and have a nice day.